Hi again, it's Michelle with Hugh Loving Life, and I want you guys to take a second to think about something that kind of blows your mind if you really think about it, okay? If you can buy into past lives being real, then think about that every layer of paint that you've put on a canvas, for instance, let's say it's one life, okay? And you are constantly adding and adding and adding and adding different layers of paint to that tapestry or to that beautiful painting that is your existence. So it is constantly changing, but the past has an effect on what the new life is looking like because it's underneath it, right? And so knowing yourself, know thyself, right, is helping for you to understand how to better paint the rest of your painting, okay? We have so many experiences over millennia and millennia and millennia that we need to take into account who we are, who we have been, and where we want this tapestry to go, how we want to make it beautiful. So taking into account who you were before actually is so important, because then you can choose the right color palette to put on top of that thin layer or thick layers, right? To morph it into something more beautiful. So how do you get to do that? Well, that's the important part. Meditation is incredibly helpful. I love chanting the word Hugh. It's a very ancient word for love or God or source or all that is. And it raises your vibration so that you can even tap into the past life Akashic records on the causal plane and see and know yourself better. Why you have certain phobias, why you might not like someone you meet instantly. Maybe you remember something from a past life, right? Or why you're completely attracted to someone that you did meet and you don't understand why you feel so comfortable with them. So knowing yourself is truly where it's at. And again, the word Hugh can help you to do that. You can look up more information on Eckankar.org. It's ECKANKAR.org. It's a spiritual path that helps you very individually. You can be any religion you are, but it does help you individually to look within, and it's incredible. So there's that. You can do therapy, you can journal, you can absolutely take account and notice of what your dreams are telling you, because your dreams are like basically showing you your past, sometimes your future too. It just matters on how good you are at like tuning into and remembering the dreams, right? So you can do that by writing it down, getting into a habit energy of doing so. So know yourself and realize that you are basically a product of your past. Of course, that includes this lifetime, but it includes so many other lifetimes, like as different beings in different planes of existence on different planets and different creatures and different bodies and different genders. You have had it all and lived it all right? So remember that. For most of us, for many of us, that's how it's been. Some of us might be newer souls, and this might sound crazy, right? But it's really real. So go into contemplation and think about it. Would a loving God just send its children to a dark, dank, hellish, fire-ish, horrible place? No, a loving God would not do that. That's just common sense. A loving God would not punish his children or her children or its children, right? They would give them lessons, which is why we are finding ourselves in physical form, so that we can learn those lessons here on this planet at this time. And there's lots of places to learn them. This is a very hard place to learn the lessons, okay? But you guys are here, so you must be brave souls. And if you want to not suffer, then look within, know thyself. The kingdoms of heaven and heavens and dimensions and planes of existence are within you. When you go to sleep every night, you travel there, period. Okay? You are between your temples, your soul. It leaves every single evening you go to bed, and you can meet up with people. You can go to beautiful places. You can go and study different temples of wisdom, meet with masters, etc., meet your deceased relatives who aren't really dead but just don't have bodies anymore. I mean, there's so much more to know than what you've been told, what we've been told, which is why, again, check out my over 600 videos. I was in 5 different religions in this lifetime, so I've learned a lot from different points of views and perspectives and kind of pulled it all together. And so this is what I share here. And the whole purpose is to empower you to know how absolutely powerful and blessed you are that you've made it this far. If you're a human being on planet Earth right now, you are very blessed because you have so much opportunity for growth spiritually and wisdom to come in. So remember, you are reacting and acting in certain ways based upon your past lives, okay? You have a horrible phobia of something, well, it probably was what killed you in a past life. So look at it and make peace with it, you know? Look within, know thyself. Chant the word Hue. It will raise your vibrational energy, which will help you to get to the higher planes of existence, bring that spiritual energy back to you, and things will get easier. Lots of love, you guys. Feel free to buy me coffee in my coffee link below if you feel like it. And thanks for tuning in to Hue Loving Life. Like, share, subscribe. Have a great day. Most importantly, love yourself.